Hello.
And I think we're live. Hello, friends. Welcome to our little slice of the world of darkness. We are live, I think. Yeah, we're live. Okay, we're good. We are playing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition. This is our Chronicle Vancouver by night, and everybody's here. This is our mid season finale ish thing before we launch into the werewolf next week because we're going to do 2 werewolf games. I don't know why I did it with 2 different hands. It doesn't make any sense. Don't try to make sense out of anything I'm doing, it just won't work. So we're doing 2 werewolf games, one on the Saturday, one on the Sunday, both at 2 p.m. PST, which is 5 p.m. EST, and like practically the middle of the night in Europe. So I tried to get it before midnight so that you guys can join us too. So, as a warning, the game we're about to play is a mature game.
It's a silly face.
Eggplant.
Right. Yeah, it's a 18 plus game, so mature is kind of a sliding scale once you hit that age.
Penis is everywhere, and yeah, that works for both of those things.
Yeah, pretty much. The players, we are using the yellow and red card system. So in the chat for the Zoom, if any of the players are having any problems with what's going on, because there's probably going to be a lot of blood, gore, violence, gaslighting, perhaps.
That was a specific term brought up for this episode. What the heck?
I'm not pointing any fingers.
Oh, of course.
I don't know where I'm
an
pointing.
idiot. It's Raz.
He's problematic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Raz is kind of problematic a little bit. But then again, the entire discipline power of Dominate's kind of problematic when you really think about it.
Yeah.
And that's part of those mature themes we were talking about earlier. See, learning. And if you as a viewer need a timeout for anything that's going on, if it's a little too bloody for you, a little too much violence going on, hit pause in the stream, hit mute, take a walk, go away for a little while, come back. We will have everything uploaded on YouTube. And I'm kicking myself now because now I got to upload some stuff to YouTube that I totally forgot about. And especially the B-Dave episode. I think I'm on that one. So, yeah, that's a problem. I'm the problem in that particular point. So first, we would like to thank our sponsors. Our dice for this little adventure have been brought to you by Phoenix Dice, who provided us these awesome dice trays and dice. And Char is doing the ADR for all of our dice. Yeah. And I was about to get to those, actually, Joe, now that you mention it. We have these dice boxes, which are from Atoria Designs. Mine is awesome. Atoria Designs, let me double check and see if they are in the chat. Michaela Artoria, there they are. Michaela Artoria is in our chat. So if you want any of these absolutely amazing dice boxes that smell so great, he used like a special oil on them so they smell like all woody and stuff.
Ooh.
It's awesome. Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I can't smell. I'm like deaf, but for scent.
You can't smell?
No, it's a long story. My sinuses are dead, basically, is the gist of it.
Well, they feel really nice. They're like wood grain.
Mm-hmm. They're pretty.
Smooth.
And so, yeah, if you want one of those, you just contact Michaela Artoria. Send Michaela a PM here, or I believe it's Michaela Artoria as well on Instagrams. Let them know that you want one of these dice boxes or a storyteller screen, which you can't see because there's a giant black void behind me, but it's on the other side of that in a box. And I still haven't been able to use it because, I don't have enough space on this particular desk. I'd have to like push everything off of it and move everything around. It's a whole trial, really. And the Storm Crow Ale House is also one of our sponsors.
What a cool mug!
Who provided us these mugs. And you can get one of those, put yourself on the wait list for that. If you go to the one for the Stein link that I just put in the chat, the other one is our discount code. So if you want to buy any of those awesome dice that they have, which they have the D20 disaster dice now, which you roll it and it's a bunch of different like random shit that happened in D20 in 2020, like meth gators and COVID.
There's giant hornets.
Yeah, murder hornets.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's true. And it comes, I believe, with extra little triangle stickers. So you can actually put in the, whatever comes up next in 2020. Because I don't think the shit is done being hitting on the fan as of yet. So, yeah,
wow.
There's that. Who else do we have for sponsors? I believe. Let me just double check my box over here. Oh, yeah. Level Up Dice, which also we have a Level Up Dice thing. I'm just going to post the sponsors link. It'll be fine. I am organized, I swear. Sponsors. There we go. I know how to spell that. And there's all of our sponsors. If you want to help out any of those folks, just give them a little link on there. So, we are ready to introduce everybody, and we switch things around a little bit. So, Shar, I believe, is first in the order of introductions.
Woohoo! Hey, everybody. I am Charlene Bear. You can call me Char. My pronouns are she, her. And I play Morgan, who is a caitiff unbeknownst to herself. Trying, very, very new, trying to figure the world of vampirism out. And I love to punch things and be stealthy, but I'm trying now to restrain the punches. We'll see. Hold on to some humanity. Thank God I have my cat conditioner to help me, and my partner Kurt, who had to run away for this episode.
Insomnia will not be joining us for this particular episode. Let's see. Next up in the order for introductions is Joanna.
Hi, I'm Joanna. I play Abigail the Tremere. And I'm just here for the ride, trying to make sure that everything goes smoothly and that the Coterie doesn't mess any more shit up.
Unlikely.
Very good with the technology, Abigail is.
I'm not saying Abigail, kind of as a player, Joe picked the most challenging job. Yeah, but that's pretty much what happened. Next up is Rose as Trash Panda.
Hola. Hi. I'm Rose, and I'm playing, as we already mentioned, Trash Panda. She is a homeless, anti-gentleman vampire type. And if the does the art pop up? Did the art pop up?
It's doing it. It's happening.
Yay! You'll notice that my pronouns are her, she, like the bar. And I was gonna do a longer thing because, well, I was gonna say Trash Panda's pronouns are also she, her. Anyways, yeah. Joke's gone. Moving on.
Alrighty. And next would be Haley.
Hi, I'm Haley, and I'm playing the aforementioned problematic Erasmus. He's going through some changes. It's like vampire puberty. That feel when you start killing things. I don't know. But he's going through some things. He's from the ministry. And he's got a really cool dagger.
It eats people.
He does have a really cool dagger. And I'm not saying that I haven't revealed all the things that it does yet, but
oh, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Part of the reason why I'm a storyteller is because I like fucking with my players. So, having said that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. Yeah, I'll announce all the werewolf stuff at the end when everybody shows up, because everybody's still filing in. People are still saying hi in the chat. Hello to everybody in the chat. And we are ready to begin. when last we saw our coterie of, let's just say vampires. Yeah, let's go with vampires. I was gonna say chaos demons because you're as players you keep throwing me curveballs. It's weird. Yeah. So when last we saw the Coterie, they had wandered down to Richmond, which is a kind of a suburb of Vancouver. It's a sub area nearby, and they decided to take over at the behest of Christopher Summers, who is the former uh, the Baron of Surrey, and he told them to go down to Richmond to pay a nice visit to the particular person that was there and, take them out. And after a brief scuffle, after some parkour that was going on and some shotgun blasts and shooting and fighting and stabbing, they are now the entire coterie, apparently. That's one of those curveballs I was talking about, have decided to take over as the barons, plural, of Richmond, which throws a big old monkey wrench into the plans of Baron Jacobs, who is now the Baron of Surrey. So now we are going to be dealing with the fallout of that. And I just realized something. Sorry, I'm just going to readjust things a little bit here. Episode 7. And so your Baron of Richmond, now what? And I'll update that in the stream. All right. So I forgot to update the stream info. My bad. So now we will go to the next night after the attack has occurred and the barons have taken their seats as the new barons of the city of Richmond. So I'm going to get a rouse check from everybody.
Woohoo! I fail. I got a 4.
What was your hunger at before?
Well, that's a good question because we just did a one-off and I hunger was at 2 for that.
The one-off will take place probably at a bit later of a time. Or
Okay,
a bit
then
earlier of a time. We'll have that kind of set aside. We'll figure out when the one-off happened later. The one-up will be appearing on Super Hopped Up.
yeah, YouTube channel. I was actually going to say, I try to wake up Kurt next to me for the start of the day, but they are just sleeping, continually to plan all the nightmares that all of us will be dealing with on the Super Hopped Up Month of Spoops one-off that we all already recorded, but you have to wait until it's ready. Haha. Yeah. So I think I was at 2 hunger, so now I'll be at 3 because I failed.
So you hear the voice of the mugger in the back of your head going, that insomnia, you could just eat them.
I just pat Kurt and I'm like, I can't do that.
Really easy.
I just pick up conditioner and walk out of the space.
Speaking of, you could probably just eat the cat.
Stop telling me to eat my friends.
Stop having such tasty looking friends.
I mean, it's a real problem. Wink.
Let's see.
Not
going
my
down
fault. I'm such a snack.
let me just get my phone ready just in case. Joe?
I get hungrier.
You should probably eat someone.
Shut up, Winston. Not right now.
I didn't go through World War
Shut
II
up,
just
Winston.
so that you could not eat.
Shut up and die, Winston.
Haley.
I passed 6.
Rose. Sorry, this may take a couple seconds. I'm just going to get something ready on my phone.
I wonder what it could be.
I could say I don't know, but that would be a lie because I know exactly what I'm doing.
That is a fallacy. That is false, my friend. You know exactly what's happening.
I just got to readjust the volume a little bit. And that's Kevin Grievou, everybody. He played Raze in Underworld. Everyone's muted. Okay.
I promptly ignore
I'm
it.
here.
So where would it have been that you all would have slept for the evening? There was like a basement that you would have been aimed at with the one particular person who was left. The guy who went out and shot somebody else at your behest because you're the Barons. He would have actually, he would have pointed you to the, like, oh, there's a basement down here. You can just, crash here for the night or whatever.
Ironically, I was going to say, I bet Kurt and I slept on the roof to be under the stars. And then I was like, wait a second, I would die. Yeah, we definitely would have gone to the basement.
Yeah, that would have been sort of a, you guys, I'm not going to say you would have went up like a TD torch, but yeah, it would have been kind of similar.
Mm-hmm.
Or like dry paper.
Will anybody be doing any hunting for this particular evening?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's do it. I need to heal, actually. I should probably do that.
Healing's
Healing.
fun. Haley's gonna heal. So, do you have aggravated damage?
No. I only
That's
have
good.
superficial. But I do have 6 whole superficial.
Do you want to try for the whole kit and caboodle?
No, not right away. No, I think just a couple. Just a couple is great.
And for all you new storytellers out there, that is a storyteller cue. This is that's a bad idea to do it all at once. Partially because if you hit like 5 hunger, you automatically frenzy. And secondly, because you only have 5 hunger dice that you could do, so that would leave an extra one on top of that, when your friends eventually beat you into unconsciousness because you're frenzying, bad shit would happen. So how many would you like to do?
Okay, I believe with my blood potency now, I can heal 2 superficial with 1 roll, right?
I believe so, yes.
I believe that's a thing. So if I can do like 2
Because Raz
rolls,
keeps killing people. What the hell?
I have to put a leash on him.
Killing,
no.
eating, it's...
for vampires.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so is that 1 red dice for each?
For every 2, yeah.
For every 2. Okay. Let's roll some dice.
I'm just going to switch something else on my phone. I don't know why.
Those are both dandy. A 9 and an 8.
Ah.
What the fuck, Haley?
Just
Fine.
heal more. Heal more.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll 1 more time and get
Yeah,
that
you can
last
try
one
again.
gone. Hell yeah. 6.
What the heck?
God damn it.
Hey, Steve, I think
And
you
for everybody in the
cursed.
chat, if you hit ! rouse, you can do rouse. Oh shit, I rolled a 1. But
Ooh.
yes. Does anybody else have any damages? And Haley rolled a rose in the chat, and Haley got a 9. Like, what the? How the hell?
My night.
So lucky, yeah. Oh my.
This is ridiculous. Rose, do
Come
you have
combat. Come
any
combat.
damage? Does
Huh?
Rose have any damage?
I don't believe so.
Or
No.
Trash Bandit?
Through our big battle that we had, you got shot a bunch of times.
Yeah, there was a
Oh
little
no,
beat
we
up.
lost her. Oh,
Nope, Rose is
No,
back.
I'm here. No.
okay.
She's
No,
just
I'm just
stunned.
looking.
She was just like,
I'm just looking. I see
that's
3.
really hard to do.
I see 3.
So it'd be, yeah, I think it was
Damage?
3 superficial. 3 egg?
You got shot
I
a
wasn't
lot.
sure.
I don't know. That's all I remember. You got shot a lot.
Let's just say at this point it's down to superficial. So,
Okay, I'll take the
believe,
3.
believe you're at 2 hunger.
Yes.
Do you want to roll all 3?
Do it. I dare you. We've never had to deal with someone frenzying.
Oh, I got a dare. Okay, I gotta do it.
Oh, God!
Wait,
Sorry,
we
Char.
don't have the fast man with us. Oh no.
It's okay.
I
We
would
have
say I'm
Abigail.
disappointed, but this is going to create chaos, so I love it as a storyteller. It's great.
It'll be fine. There's no way
alright.
she'll fail all
How
three.
many? I mean, maybe. What am I rolling? Sorry, Steve. For
You would be rolling red dice. So it's basically a rouse check. It would be one rouse check per healing point that you would do.
So you gotta roll 3.
So if you want to heal all 3, you got to roll 3 red.
Because that's what I dare you to do. Char the player doesn't give a fuck.
well, at least I got 2 successes.
Oh, okay. See, it was fine. Gotta live on the edge.
Hang
Thanks
on.
for the dare, Char. That could have really gone south.
Yeah, so your body basically, much in the same way that Raz's was really beat the fuck up. So Raz's black eye, cuts, scrapes all over the place. It all just kind of fades away. For Trash Panda, I believe got bullet holes, and it's kind of like that scene in Underworld. Going back to that, and the bullet pushes itself out of your body as the hole seals up. But
Oh, great.
you hear something.
Panda, my love, please feed. If you
Working
love
on it. I'm working on it.
someone,
Yes, I love you. Okay. Pause. Bye. God damn it.
It's not a phone call. It's like,
Stop. Go away.
thank you. I will. I'll deal with it. Yeah, I love you. Bye.
Fine.
So that puts Trash Panda, I believe, at 3 hunger.
Yay.
Rasmius, what hunger are you at again?
2.
2. Abigail, 2. And Morgan, I believe, is at
I'm at 3 now.
3.
I failed my rouse.
We got some hunting to do.
Mm-hmm.
So is everybody going as a cohesive unit?
Yeah. We're going as a pack.
I don't know what Abigail's hunting style is, or if she has any victim exclusion or anything.
She would prefer to go to a club to get her.
I see.
Yeah, she would.
I mean,
prefer to go to
they're-
a club.
There are tons
Y'all
of
take the
assholes at a
front.
club,
Man,
so
now you're gonna make me look that up. Fucking hell.
Y'all take the front. I'll take the back door.
yeah, I'll hang out with Panda.
No. I got it. I know. Okay. In the world of darkness, things are a bit darker, shall we say, than what happens in the real world. Shadows are a bit longer. Police are a bit more corrupt. Good luck finding that. And people, if they hear screams, they're less inclined to go and help. It's generally like a bad scene. It's considered a gothic punk aesthetic. And in this particular world of darkness, there is, the goth scene is kind of still thriving a little bit because it died a little bit in real life. Get it? Goth died? Come on. You're killing me here.
Wow.
Wah, wah.
I have such a good new black sweater. I don't know why I didn't wear it today, but I'll show it next week.
Yeah.
Next week is the werewolf game. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my werewolf outfit today.
So now that we've established that Char is mixed up which
An
week
idiot,
is which,
yeah.
it's COVID. Everything's kind of blending together. Doesn't really matter. There is a goth club in Richmond by the name of the Raven. Because I
Original.
like Forever Night. All right, leave me alone.
Original.
Nice.
Well, yeah, we'll go there for sure.
Yeah, let's hit it up.
Y'all have fun. I'll be out hunting out here.
Abigail.
I'm joining them. I guess Gothmobile.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, my car's still in the Richmond night market, I think. There's some...
Yeah. Yeah, you totally have to get back and get your car. So, because I've been waiting for this to happen since the last time that Abigail has entered the Gothmobile. So, Abigail goes into the back seat of the Gothmobile. I'm assuming the main coterie kind of fills out the front like the Scooby Gang. So Abigail sits in one of the back seats, closes the door. The seatbelt goes on by itself.
Good luck, I say, as I'm in the passenger seat.
Oh.
Abigail, you're muted.
I touch the seat beside me. I'm like, no, good, we're good. I didn't mean it. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it.
Oh no,
Thanks for
this
your
is
help.
a good thing.
Thanks
What's
for
an
your help.
awareness?
Whoa.
Dun dun dun. Oh, she's gonna need more dice, probably. That's probably what it is.
Ah, of course. So much wits and awareness. You know, I found out yesterday I have 0 awareness.
3.
3. Yeah, we found out during the charity stream, or not the charity stream, the Super Hopped Up feed that Morgan has 0
awareness. That's just great.
which is like the default role for Vampire the Masquerade. Like everybody should basically have that.
I
So
mean, I
3,
haven't. Yeah.
So the seatbelt tightens a little bit, and you feel something rather uncomfortable protruding into your posterior. It's a spring.
This was not what I expected to happen. Am I in the car?
I pat the seat. I'm like, no, I'm really, really sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise. And I just kind of pat it.
Abigail, darling, are you talking to the car?
What did you do to my friend? And I like pet her the dashboard.
Sorry. Me talking to the car? Sorry, don't know what you're talking about.
We don't have.
And it kind of feels like it takes forever for this to happen, but the spring actually recedes down. Almost as if it's like recoiling, like it was out of one particular hole that the spring came out of. And it's like twisting back into the hole, like a corkscrew.
I thought we filled this guy up. I'm curious why he's not doing his normal feeding. I wasn't gonna let you know, Abigail, but this machine, this beast, if you will, tap tap, lets the driver have a good time whenever we go out on a hunting spree.
You know what? I owe him one, so I owe this car one, so I don't think I'm getting any
I see.
any vitae from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a note to figure out the Gothmobile's pronouns, I think. Yeah, it's probably they.
All right. I'll be sure to use they them.
I accept these.
So you travel to the Raven Goth Club. What do you do once you get there?
Get out of the mobile.
Yeah, Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Raz.
Oh, I'm assuming we're splitting up. Abigail, do you like to come inside the club?
Yeah, I'll come inside with you guys. We'll, work together. It's my first time at this place, so.
Oh yeah, it'll
Maybe
be no problem.
Maybe stick together as a group. I mean, we guys, gals, us need to stick together.
Brilliant. Let's go.
Safety in numbers.
All right. So I'm
we
guessing
say
it's
as we're
two-
about to ravage people.
Is Morgan going in with?
I was hesitant. I do like the idea of us having a girls' night all together with Raz, girls' night. Not to assume Raz's sexuality. But
You can't. Raz is into everything. so
exactly.
it's okay.
I think I will join everyone, but I definitely won't be partaking in with however Raz gets his victims. But I will come in with everyone.
Once you proceed past the main gate that's downstairs, I'm gonna actually, for all of those viewing us from Toronto, I'm definitely gonna base it off of the old Savage Garden. You walk up a flight of stairs, and at the top there's like the coat check person, and it seems like a fairly good night. It's kind of like an industrial club. There's like iron bars everywhere, and there's like the purple lighting of black light, and you once you get to the top of the stairs, you definitely get hit with the of the music.
It's basically like our vampire theme that plays before
Guys,
we
I
start.
think I have a pulse.
Yeah.
I feel invigorated. Ah.
And
That
Haley's
didn't take
making me
long.
look shit up. Right.
Aw.
Aw. No.
AWE. Ooh.
Ooh. And that's our George of the Jungle
I get the
reference for the
reference.
evening.
Every time, Steve. Every time.
Everybody's
there
gotta
with
watch George of the Jungle. I don't know why more people don't. Awe is manipulation plus presence versus their composure and intelligence. So I'm gonna make Shar pick. Which one do you want to be lower? Composure or intelligence?
Composure?
Sure, that sounds right.
Sorry, we need to roll to avoid this.
Fuck's sakes.
No, this is just all the other folks.
Yeah,
Or
this
wait,
is
do
the-
we?
Actually, you probably would.
Oh.
It would affect you as well.
Boy.
Oh boy,
yeah.
what
What are
am
we
I
rolling to
rolling?
counter?
Yeah.
Composure plus intelligence.
I don't have this.
It's fine. You guys are just going to be a little bit infatuated.
Just a little bit.
I only got 3 successes, so it's not that hard to beat.
5 successes. That's every dice I rolled, I got a success.
Oh, dang.
What a coincidence. Pretty much every dice I rolled, I didn't. Man, I gotta get another webcam to show you guys, because this is like pretty sad and pathetic. Wait, there it is. Yeah, you can't see the other ones because they're hidden, but it's basically just there was one success on a black dice. It's just like, oh, swell. So, Abigail, how many?
4.
4. Rose. Trash Panda's a little, you're a little like, all right.
A little bi? Yeah, she absolutely is.
little the old blood bond kicking in there too. You're just like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, a little bit,
Those pants are tight.
yeah.
Those buns look really good.
As soon as Raz doesn't have an ass. I'm sorry, like Raz is way too skinny for that shit.
He really doesn't. Raz confirmed flat ass.
So as soon as like Raz walks in, everybody turns and looks at Raz. It's like the light hits Raz in a certain way, like the laser light show. Everybody's like, ooh. And then like people, yeah. What would Raz do upon entering the club?
Raz is going to glance back and wink at the rest of them and then just head straight for the dance floor.
Yeah, it's a rockin' place. Everyone else?
I
Does
turned,
anyone else think he looks good right now?
I turned to
Same
Morgan
as
and I was
usual.
like, what was that?
Oh, it's just how he rolls whenever we go here. I mean, not here specifically, but a club. You walk into a club with Raz, you best be prepared to have some glitter be thrown into the air, I say with a
into
wink.
it. Whatever it is, I'm into it.
Interesting.
Glitter.
I'm going to go into the woman's washroom.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's the best place to hear gossip.
I'm just saying, like, every time somebody goes into a washroom in our particular feed, bad shit happens.
I'm just thinking that every club that, like the one that you're describing, has a really, really horrible washroom. So
Yeah, it's not that big either. Like, the washroom is kind of like, is you push the door open, and as soon as you cross the threshold, like, it's like your feet are kind of sticking to the floor a little bit.
Is there
Yeah,
more
it's-
than one stall, or is it just a toilet?
There's more than one in this particular one.
Perfect. I'll still get what I need, I bet. I'll just go into a stall and, like, close the door
Okay.
and wait for someone to come in. You could focus on someone else until that happens.
Everyone else.
I follow Raz apparently like a puppy dog.
Yeah, it's not overwhelming you, but it is. You're definitely like picking up what Raz is putting down.
At the same time, I'm pretty sure there's probably a bunch of solid victims that I can probably go for.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people dancing on the dance floor.
Yeah, I'm not dumb. Raz to me is just bait.
Yeah. Trawling with Raz. Abigail.
is there like a pool table around? If this is like Savage, then there was a pool table at the back.
There was a pool table, but it's probably like all scratched up and shit, like missing felt and pieces. And yeah, it's
Kinky.
it's had a bad time.
Is there any? Are there any people kind of sitting around it playing?
There's a couple players, yeah.
Okay, I'll go back there and I'll sit down and see if there's anything that comes to my mind or comes to eye, so to speak.
All right, I'm gonna get a wits and awareness roll from you, and actually, let's go with wits and awareness for everybody to see if, except for Morgan, because Morgan is
In the
hiding.
bathroom?
So let's go with a Dex and Stealth. So you can put the door
Me?
back just at the right portion where somebody would think that it's empty. And they'd be like, I'll just stumble in here. Yeah, they're probably drunk too.
It's what I was built for.
3 successes, 2
Three.
successes.
Fuck me. I didn't do as well. I rolled like 8 dice and I got 3 successes.
There's always the option of willpower.
No, 3 successes is fine for
But you have all your
this.
willpower back.
I do. I have 5 of them to use, and I will be using them, but not for this roll.
Player tip, keep an eye on the time. When it gets to the point that you're kind of near the end of your session, that's when you should start buzzing through willpower. So Raz doesn't quite. You're dancing around,
There's
doing the
bodies
Raz.
all over him. You know?
Doing the Raz dance. But Raz is kind of particular with certain, like dancing around with people. There's, whatever, who cares? But what goes through the fangs, you're like, no, you're not pretty enough. No, this one over here, too stompy. And eventually you find one, but Trash notices that particular person pretty much a little bit before you do. You're like, oh yeah, that's totally the one Raz is going for.
Beauty.
Mine.
That one.
I like the shimmy.
Mine.
Trash would be more inclined towards the stompy ones.
I was gonna say that I'd go for Stompy.
And Abigail, you got 2 successes, if I recall, 3 successes.
Mhm.
3. Yeah, there was an option there. Tell me which one it was. Yeah, 7.
Oh, 3.
19. Okay. 3. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's a few prospects playing pool.
What about ones that are sitting down right now, not quite playing, just watching?
I'm just gonna say the word V, and I'm hoping you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that particular type of person is there, like trying to chat some people up, and seems kind of tasty.
Okay, so I shimmy up and sit down and say, "Is the seat taken?"
Let's go with and I'm gonna play the looking at the character sheet stuff, charisma and persuasion. And I'm gonna go for the same with Erasmus.
So you said persuasion?
Yes,
Oh,
which I believe you have a specialty for victims.
yes. What does that mean?
It means you get an extra dice.
Nice. And sorry, it was persuasion and what?
Charisma,
Oh,
which I believe is also your
quite
gigantic
high.
dice pool
So-
on that one.
Wow, this might be the most dice I've ever rolled.
Wow.
It's like 9 dice, I think.
So,
Close.
storyteller, what happens if I only have 2 dice in my pool, and both are successes? But yeah, I only have 2 dice, and they're both hunger dice because I have 2 hunger right now.
Just the regular successes? Yeah, you're fine. If it was a critical, that's what we call a messy crit. And that's when the bad shit happens. So yeah, you're able to, it takes a little, they're like kind of a little apprehensive, but that particular type of person that they are, yeah, it takes a little while, but they eventually lean into it. They're like, "Oh, hello. Yes,
Okay, so I'm just talking and blah blah blah, and I just take a little bit of a nip and
drop 1 hunger."
drop 1 hunger, and then I'd like to do cloud memory.
Okay.
Why not?
Wasn't expecting this power to come into play in a goth club, but fuck it, why not?
I just figure,
And
don't
pro
want to
tip,
pester
learn this from B. Dave Walters. If you look in the side of the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, there's these little black things right here. That's where your disciplines are, so you can quick reference. Dominate.
Wish that was the case for PDFs.
Charisma plus dominate. Yeah, you can't do it with a PDF. It's kind of...
But you can always search function with PDF, so in a way it's better.
Yeah.
You can also click on the chapter title as well. So just go back to the front and just click it.
Chapter title.
2, Joe says.
No, I'm kidding. Two successes?
Yeah.
And that was cloud memory. So it's against their wits and resolve. As we've already established, I'm shit at wits and resolve rolls.
They're mortal though, right?
They are, yeah. Yeah, you pretty much just like... And they're like, oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, first time here.
Oh,
You know,
hi.
I'm really
I'm-
enjoying this music. Is this night happening all the time? And then I just kind of like, get in a little bit of conversation and then walk away.
You can fast forward that over to Erasmus.
I rolled 8 dice and I got 1 success. So I used a willpower and now I have a total of 2 successes.
So you got 2 successes to convince the person that yeah, it takes a little work, but with awe. Actually, did you add your presence to your dice pool?
I certainly did not.
Well, there
Holy
we go.
shit.
Yeah,
That's another 4 dice.
that's
Oh
with
my
awe.
god.
Oh my
You have
god.
a power
okay.
level at 4 already?
Well, I get an extra because of my blood potence.
Oh my god.
This is your thing.
Okay. That's another so that's 6 total because I got 2 10s.
6 total.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are all over you like shit on Velcro.
Ew.
You ever try to get shit out of Velcro? Not the easiest thing in the world to do.
Yellow
And-
card. Yellow card.
Oh wait, are you serious? I'm
No, I'm
guessing
fine, but like
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I have a bunch of like down home woodsy type expressions like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's not the first time I've heard it. Yeah.
that might come up in a while. Yeah, so yeah, they're all over you. They're starstruck. You know, you look
Is
at
it-
them and all they see is like the light behind you kind of meld towards them, and they're just they
Pretty easy to get a little nibble in there.
oh yeah.
And let's throw in a lingering kiss so that he enjoys the experience and maybe wants to come back.
Oh fuck.
Raz,
let me just look
such a
that up
hoe.
again. Lingering kiss is vampire blah blah blah. It's totally free. Huh. The user adds dice pool equal to their presence to any subsequent charisma or tribute assisted pool against the bitten subject. So,
Okay.
if you were to encounter this particular person in the future, you would not only get the addition of your presence power when you're using awe, you would get it without using awe, and then awe would kind of collapse on top of that. So you'd be rolling like 20 dice against this poor unfortunate bastard. Yeah, it's just sick when you get to the upper levels of presence. It's
It's bad.
it's really horrible for dice pools.
Raz is gonna like also very carefully slip him a card. With
For
his
mausoleum.
like a shitty, like he ripped off a little piece of paper and like hastily wrote a number on it, like his
Okay.
new cell phone.
The new cell phone
Don't
number.
just give our new under the radar cell phone numbers away.
It's how he feeds.
I mean,
Raz
I'm
is
not
trying to build
there,
up a
so
herd. Come on.
yeah.
We left Vancouver. Now we need to start on a new one.
And Trash, are you going elbows first into the mosh pit?
Yep.
Dex and Brawl. This might be the actual like easiest to feed that I think we're going to be doing this particular evening. Until we get to Morgan, anyway, because Morgan's just gonna mug somebody in the washroom, I think.
I would go in the men's washroom if I was doing that. I'm just trying to gather information.
I think I'm gonna walk, if I may, just towards the washroom, knowing where more kind of the general direction that Morgan went in. I'm gonna kind of start walking that way.
Wits and awareness, because it's dark and there's like a lot of action going on in the dance floor. Morgan could have gone into the dance floor. You know the layout of Savage. It's basically a long straight thing with like a bar on the side. 4 successes.
Yep.
At one point, somebody kind of, moshes into you. I'm gonna actually have you take 1 superficial damage because of that. Yeah, I was gonna quarter it for you, but and then you turn around and you elbow them right in the schnoz. Like, yeah, you catch them right in the face, and then you can turn around and kind of, feed a little bit.
Say, oh, buddy.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it went down. And they love it. Like, once the kiss comes into effect and your teeth sink in, they're like, at first they're like, hey, what? And then, you sink your teeth in.
Oh yeah.
Do you keep moving around whilst you're doing that to give up the illusion that we're still in the middle of the mosh pit and elbows and limbs are flying everywhere?
Isn't that just gonna make it difficult?
Everything makes things difficult in the world of darkness.
Yeah.
Be more
Moshing in
specific.
general. I'm moshing in general.
Not really.
I want to take up the illusion that we look like we're like into it.
Yeah.
Like there are those kind of couples that get into a mosh pit, get suddenly aroused, and then do stuff. I'm sure.
In a mosh
Am
pit?
I wrong? Am I wrong?
I've been
You're
in a
not
mosh
wrong.
pit and I've not.
I'm-
Holy cow!
According to Steve, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're
I
not
don't
wrong.
go to mosh pit. I don't go into a mosh pit willingly. I usually either end up in one IRL, and that never happens. But I'm
Yeah, I've
not
seen
trash.
some
so-
weird
Cool.
shit happen in mosh pits.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
So yeah, that looks like it's going down.
Yeah, you're basically kind of running your hands all over them.
Yeah, whatever. It's going through my head.
Yeah, so you're able to, like, what is your hunger at?
I believe you said it was at 3.
You can take 2 if you want.
Okay, I take 2.
And Rez, your hunger was at?
It was at 2, so.
Okay, yeah. And over to Abigail, your hunger was at?
Yeah, I brought it down to 1.
Okay.
so.
And your wits and awareness roll?
That was 3.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely, like, it's going to take you a couple minutes to figure out that Morgan isn't actually on the dance floor. Speaking of Morgan, let's go over to the washroom and somebody comes in.
Yay! I'm just gonna listen. And like also if they're alone, I'll like also look on the bathroom stalls because frequently women will write like people not to trust on club stall doors, and I'm gonna just like because I'm not killing any or drinking from anybody that's a good human. So
All right. Somebody comes in, and what would you be doing?
I'm just like literally like I'm fake peeing to listen to them talk to their girlfriends as they like gossip and like wash their hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Have
there's
fun
just-
RPing that, Steve.
There's all you can hear on the other side is like, and then like, hey, did you see like Jennifer out there? She's such a bitch. Like, what a bitch. I don't like her. Like, shouldn't they like? Isn't she like a broken stair? Shouldn't they like kick her out of the club? I mean, she was like totally making out with that other guy, and it was just I hate her so much. And then they leave. And I
Okay.
go Char.
That was
that
beautiful. That was textbook.
that was great. I
I'm
don't
having flashbacks.
generally kill women, so or whatever, feed off women. So I'll leave the washroom feeling a bit like, oh man, I've wasted my time, and I'll head to the bar. And I'll like get a drink of whatever to like hold in my hand, like a cranberry vodka, and just like peruse, scanning the crowd for any folks that are seemingly not having a good time for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's a goth club. There's a lot of people who aren't having a good time for a reason, one reason or another. Like, that's kind of the general vibe. Like, especially you're kind of picking it up from the person who's like there's kind of like along the back row, like near the dance floor, there's kind of an elevated seat position, and that has like leather backing, and there's somebody like in the corner there that looks like they're scribbling into like a journal. For everybody playing the home game who's familiar with the goth scene, that's the asshole that is sitting there going, I'm going to sit in a goth club, write shitty poetry, and then whenever somebody asks, I'm going to be like, no, I'm not a goth.
That guy.
Now I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, I think that Morgan is just really thinking hard on how she attacks people, and if she doesn't see anything like that's aggressive in the crowd that's like not consensual aggressive, then I think she's not going to feed and she's going to stay at 3 hunger. And also, it's good to show that clubs aren't always having awful people in them, so I'm okay with that.
Except for Jennifer, because she's a bitch.
But I'm not going to hunt someone just for being a bitch.
I mean, fuck Jennifer, right?
Hashtag fuck Jennifer.
Apparently. But yeah, no. I'll just like keep sitting. Like I'll keep eyes on Raz and Rose, or who are the only people that I can see like on in the crowd, and yeah.
All right. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anybody that's really aggressive or anything like that.
Cool.
So staying at 3 hunger, and so what we are going to do, we are going to fast forward a little bit. As you guys all leave the club, I'm going to get a wits and awareness roll from Morgan.
Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. I have no awareness. Why did you pick me? 2 successes.
2 successes. As you're leaving the club, there's kind of an alleyway that's nearby, and you see a goth couple kind of drunkenly, mildly stumble down that particular alleyway. And what you see behind them, somebody was kind of leaning up against the wall near one of the dumpsters, and they kind of start to move towards the goth couple.
Be right back. And I like leave the group and go over there.
And, you know, you've seen it play out a billion times.
Time and time
since
again.
You become a vampire. The familiar clack, 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 clack of a butterfly knife being deployed. And then the mugger is going to be stabbing somebody.
You know, I don't even know why I go into clubs anymore. It's always in the alleys.
I actually thought you were going to go in the alley. Like, I thought you and Trash Panda were going to stay outside.
I thought maybe
and
we
then
were,
the other
but then,
two were going to go
but then
into
we were all like girls' night, and I was like, yeah, I gotta be part of the group.
I read the room. I thought we would just go in and have fun.
And
We had
Thantos
lots
is
of
in the
fun.
chat. Hey, Thantos.
Hello.
All right. So, are you going to move to intervene? Because
I would love to try. Yeah, I didn't think I had a chance to, but if I do have a chance, then I will get there as fast as I can.
Okay.
With
Dex
what
and
will
Brawl.
I use? And yeah, and I'll be using Lethal Body, which is
In that
free.
case, Strength and Brawl, and that is disturbing.
Why is that disturbing?
Because you're going to do a massive amount of damage to this poor schmuck.
This poor schmuck that just unfolded a knife to murder people?
Murder, stab.
Stab innocent folk. You don't guilt me about this. I was
Lethal
fine staying
body.
hungry.
Aggravated health damage to mortals.
All right. Oh, I did so good. Friends, I did so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Or 6 successes.
So, how are you going to be dealing with this particular mugging person?
I'm going to like snap the wrist of the arm that they're holding the knife in, and then if I can continue to move, I'll like kick their knee in and say, "Better rethink your career choice," and then I will latch onto them.
So, how many disturbingly large amounts of successes was that?
6. 3 for the wrist, 3 for the knee.
Is anyone else paying attention to what Morgan's doing?
She's not. She's good.
I'm paying attention because I want to make sure she cleans up her mess.
Okay, yeah, that's
Proud
fair
of
enough.
you. So proud of you.
So you kind of see the mugger kind of pull back, and as his arm is going forward, Morgan grabs on from basically behind, grabs on, and then you hear a kind of a, even over the reverberation of the club and leftover like bleed noise, you hear just that as both bones in this person's arm just turn to jelly under Morgan's grip,
Good.
and Morgan kind of kicks kicks one of the legs, and before they even have a chance to scream in pain, they're basically unconscious. Like it just overrides their brain, and they just fall over.
Excellent. And yeah, and then I won't drain them, but I'll feed on them enough. They've received enough damage that they hopefully won't be doing this again, but I'll take 2 hungers worth of from them and then just leave them like sitting there.
Yeah, okay, that's easy enough to do. And Thantos is right. That's about Morgan's average amount of damage. Yeah, it's kind of a sickening amount of damage. So yeah, now that feeding's over, where are we going from here?
I also wanted to like double check that the couple either like was too drunk to notice, or like if they did notice, I'd be like, they were gonna attack you. Have a good night.
They're way too drunk to notice.
Great, then it's fine, and I just let them mosey on.
We're just making out on the wall. It's fine.
It's fine. Just leave the poor unconscious broken human being there. Somebody will eventually
You
find him.
can't.
It's okay.
I don't care, man.
Speaking of not caring, sorry, Abigail.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna go up to Morgan. So, darling, I totally appreciate what you've done here. I think it's wonderful, but you're gonna need to take this gentleman's wallet and possessions, because when he wakes up, he needs to think that you mugged him. Otherwise, we can't have a mess here. I appreciate what you've done, but we can't have a mess here.
I had a bad experience with mugging.
I appreciate that, darling. I absolutely appreciate that. I just want you to take his wallet. I want you to take his phone or anything else that he might have, just so that, he feels like he's been mugged. Or do you want me to do it? Because I can do it. We just need to make sure there's no mess, because,
Or I could.
I mean, it's not a mess. I think he'll rethink his steps. If I take his stuff, isn't he going to be more likely to go to the cops? If he has all his shit, then he goes to the cops to be like, I was attacking somebody, but then I got attacked.
You could smash his phone.
You could do one of those things. I'm just saying we don't want a repeat of the schoolyard. That's all.
That wasn't my fault. But
No,
I'm like,
no,
I say that
I'm
genuinely
saying-
asking, like, what?
I'm saying that there must have been some messes, because the Second Inquisition doesn't come around if they have no reason to think that you are, a blank body, as they call us.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to make sure that there's no messes, because if they see a mess somewhere, they get suspicious and they start, paying attention. We don't want them paying attention. That's all.
Raz is gonna duck his head around the alley and be like, sometimes if you take someone's phone, you can take a lot of pictures. It's really funny. They find stupid selfies. We could do that.
That would be fun too.
What if we just drop them at the bar door so that they can be put in the lost and found? Is that better?
Certainly.
Okay. I'll do that.
Such a goody. Hey, Raz, you can take a page out of Morgan's book.
Yeah, and Thantos just put in the chat, like, Second Inquisition is bad, okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay. Actually, there's something we forgot to do at the end of the last session. Haley, you had a humanity stain, from what I recall, from leaving a dead body laying around.
Oh, did I do that?
Yeah, you
Weird.
kind of did. So I'm gonna get you to roll 3 dice that are all black.
Good luck.
We're looking for
no.
a single success, and there's no willpower on this one, so you miss, you miss.
Been rolling real bad lately.
Raz is like the vampire version of Urkel, except if he goes and did I do that, he loses humanity.
Good success.
One success. You do not lower in humanity any further than you already have. And wipe out that particular stain on the character sheet.
Okay,
That is no
now
longer needed. I just remembered it. I don't think you actually put it on your new journal. The new
okay,
journal.
it says I
available on the-
have 4 humanity right now.
You should have 6.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so I'm up to 5.
Even after killing somebody?
No, you should have 6 humanity as your base humanity right now.
Okay, so okay, good.
Yeah. I believe the tracker is 10 long.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you get any stains, fill in the things that are on the kind of right-hand side, the ones that are blank at the moment. So just do like a slash.
Okay.
That's what you get for killing peoples.
Yep.
Leaving them in
Raz.
seedy bar bathrooms.
He's trying. He didn't kill anyone tonight.
So after you, I guess, dispose of the mugger, like whatever you're gonna do with him, where
I'll
are
make
you
sure
going-
he's found somehow from bar staff.
Where are we gonna go from here?
Well, should we go back and like do our baronly duties? I like look at Raz like I don't know what I'm doing.
would would Raz have any idea what a baron normally does?
Let's do a roll to discover. Let's see what we can roll. Do you have any politics?
No.
All right.
Me either.
Academics.
Nope.
Let's just go through the list.
I've got insight.
Occult.
I do have an occult.
All right. Let's go int and occult.
Okay. That's 2 successes.
You sort of know what a baron does. They lead. They're the people in charge. It's kind of like a prince, but
Small
for
scale.
anarchs.
It's like a prince for anarchs? Holy fuck.
You
Oh,
guys took
shit.
over Richmond.
Oh shit. This is an example of Haley not knowing what the fuck we're doing.
Have we gotten a text back from Christopher Summers yet? Because all he texted back was K when we texted him last night telling him that the job was done. Have we heard anything else
True.
from him?
Nothing at all.
Cool. So since we're now free agents, my idea is we take over the rest of Vancouver. No? Anybody else? Anybody?
Would that not entail killing the actual prince?
No, we take care of Jacobs. We return, so we got rid of Jacobs, and then have a big ass boon where we say, Camarilla, leave us the fuck alone. By the way, we're not anarchs. We're just gonna rule quietly. We don't threaten the Camarilla. We still do our shit. And we just quietly coexist.
I feel
I'm
like
waiting for
they
this,
would
okay?
not take that as an okay thing.
My friends, do we know where Jacobs is? Because I think we sent somebody to declare something to Jacobs.
That's
Yes.
true. We don't know where he is, but the person we sent does. So we could always just go back to our like temporary lair and see if they're back from delivering the message
We could do that, yes.
and then get more information from them when they're there. Does that sound good?
Sounds excellent to me.
I'll compromise. That sounds like a good plan.
Okay, fine. I
Uh,
guess we won't take over the city.
Fine. I want to take over this city.
Lack of anarchy is despicable.
I'll be right back. But continue on.
Insomnia is going to be so surprised when Insomnia comes back. Just be like, you guys did what?
Sorry, you rule what now?
So
Sorry,
you're
we
heading
rule
back.
all the lower mainland. So.
I mean, royalty would look really good on us.
So you're
Hell
heading
yeah.
back to the Becker's strip mall.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So as you pull up,
Remember to hydrate, people.
yeah, Jason Carl drinks the finest of wines. I drink coca from the Cola region of France.
Oui, oui.
If it's not from the Cola region of France, it's just sparkling sadness. So as you pull up, you see Abigail's car is there, and Christopher Summers is leaning up against it.
Interesting. Not where I left you. Get
You
out
get
of the
out
car.
of the car.
Yes.
I also get out the car and
Just-
back up Abigail.
Have a conversation from the Gothmobile.
We'll get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks at Abigail like, you should probably stop leaving this shit laying around. You're muted.
I was gonna pick it up eventually. I mean, what's a parking ticket or two, really?
Haven't you
Yeah.
heard she's a baron now?
It's really hard to pay parking tickets when you have to be there at noon.
See, we pay by the internet.
Yeah, I guess.
Works.
All right. Regardless, and I'm assuming Morgan is going to be staying in the Gothmobile for the moment. So I need to speak with Raz.
All right.
You're gonna be okay by yourself, Ren?
Oh, darling. No problem.
Alright.
Mr. Summers, where are you taking me?
And we're going to hit pause on that for a sec now that Char's back.
Uh-oh.
Char, when you pulled up to the Becker's shitty strip mall that was beat up in the former location of the Baron of Richmond, who is now staked in this basement through no fault of your own.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You see Christopher Summers leaning up against Abigail's Honda Civic. And when everybody piled out, there was a discussion about parking tickets. And then Christopher Summers said that he needed to speak with Raz. So we'll fast forward back to the other part a little bit. And Christopher takes Raz basically to the opposite end of the shitty strip mall parking lot.
Alone?
Yeah.
Did Raz like give a look like this is okay?
Oh yeah, he'll
Oh, okay.
give you guys like a little wave, like oh it's
Okay.
He said, darling.
Darling. And Vince Casso's in the chat. Yay, Vince. He will be joining us for our second day of the werewolves on the 18th. So, back to Rez. I'm going to need something from you.
oh.
Yeah, keep it in your pants.
Rude.
It's not a favor per se, as it's kind of a mutual favor that we're doing for each other. I have an idea that I need your help with, but with this idea in play, you will actually benefit from it.
All right. What's your idea?
I need the keys to your shithole mausoleum.
Rude.
Okay. First of all, it is not a shithole.
Have you seen it lately?
It's in the works. We only just recently got rich, okay? We haven't had time to go through, and then we got attacked. It doesn't matter. Long story short, why do you need the keys to my bar?
Because I'm going to actually have people in it, much like you guys used to be in it. I'm going to put people in there to keep an eye on the Camarilla.
What kind of people?
I believe you know Cassandra.
Cassandra's an anarch?
All right.
What?
Yes, I'm quite familiar with Cassandra. I would trust her with the bar. You can't. I have a lot of
Knickknacks and shit? Yeah, I know. I've been in there.
some of them are very important and some of them are very old. Just try not to, destroy anything.
Why would I break your shit?
I don't know. Vampires have been doing a lot of that recently, and he'll reach into. He has kind of this one specific pocket in his coat, on the inside, and he'll take out a
The
pair of keys.
secret pocket.
The secret pocket, and it's a set of keys, and it has a little keychain with a pyramid on it. And
A pyramid, you say?
A
Oh.
pyramid.
What
And
is it with
so-
Raz and
What does that
tchotchkes?
mean?
He'll delicately give it over.
All right. So, I'm putting together a team to keep an eye on the Camarilla. She's going to be a part of it.
All right. Is this because we're suspicious of what the Camarilla is doing?
You should be suspicious about what everybody's doing, including giving me your keys. And with that, he blanks out. He just disappears from view.
Didn't even buy me dinner. All right. Raz will brush off his jacket and saunter back.
So, how was the stiff?
Still stiff and not in the fun way.
Bummer.
Apparently they're organizing a sort of watch for the Camarilla. Cassandra and a few others are going to be staying at the Moz for a little bit until all of this is sorted and we can go back.
This is on the level? This is all true and stuff?
Presumably.
I mean, because I don't think I've met her. I mean, I helped bring her back to life, but she's your friend, Cassandra, so she's someone that we can trust. No?
Well,
It's a tad more than a friend.
What?
It was, it's a kind of a season one kind of a thing.
When you and Kurt feed on each other, you get certain feelings, and similar. We've exchanged a
A
few.
little bit of here.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I don't mean to make this awkward. I know. But,
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
We don't have to
Okay.
give her the vampire.
Cool. We don't need to,
but I'm saying,
Good thing we didn't, okay, their fangs go into flesh, right? Fangs go,
Fangs
okay.
go into.
but I'm asking about your relationship before that. How did you know each other in terms of, how much she can actually be trusted?
I think
As in,
Raz can
it's-
speak to that more.
Yeah.
But wait, okay, how long has it been in canon now? Because I've assumed that they've just like been writing letters back and forth for most of like knowing each other and.
For the first part until she disappeared, yes.
Mhm.
And like once she disappeared, and then after Beckett woke her up, it's been practically like she doesn't exist. It's been completely incommunicado.
It's been really weird.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
Did you know she was an anarch, darling?
I mean, I didn't.
She's a what? Sorry.
Well, if she's working for Summers, then she's an anarch, is she not? Did you know that she was an anarch when she was when you were friends with her?
I mean, season 1, they were all very anti-political, so
Yeah, well, we've never really had a discussion about it, really.
Okay.
We, us as a coterie, hadn't really taken a stand either side, so it felt rude to ask her, I guess. If she's an anarch, she is the loveliest, most put together anarch I've ever met.
Well, who would say that anarchs are not put together?
Well, she,
The Camarilla.
yes.
I
I just mean,
There's biases on both sides. The anarchs probably think you can't think Camarilla have a stick up their ass.
it's
perfumed
all a bunch of
letters.
bullshit, ladies.
We agree. Absolutely. Which is why we wanted to stay out of it, and then they both decided we could not stay out of it.
oh boy.
We're not even like whatever. Crash just trails off.
Well, if this is what you want to do, then you do this. This is your bar. But if you need anything switched around again, you should probably let me know sooner rather than later so that I can make the appropriate changes. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
All of a sudden, like, my eyes light up and I look at Raz and I'm like, you know bugs, Raz? I bet Abigail would be able to get us some of those.
Do you have bugs, Abigail? Can you communicate with them and get them to tell you things?
Bug.
Bugs? Yes, bugs.
As in like
They-
little spiders and little ants. What are you talking about, ladies?
Yes, it is a bug, and it sits on a wall or somewhere else that it's hidden, and it tells you information. I think you could.
I think
can
she
you talk to
means
bugs?
I think she means wiretapping like a phone kind of a thing.
Oh, okay. So you need to be a little bit more specific. We have a
Raz
language, right?
hasn't
There's a language.
learned too much about real bugs yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Raz has no idea.
This has been going on since season 1, really.
What would you want to do with these bugs?
Well, I think it would be handy to have a spider on the wall.
No.
I believe it's fly on the wall, but okay.
How exactly is it that you would want to put a spider in the wall on a wall in the mausoleum when going near the mausoleum will very likely get you in a great deal of trouble?
I like pat Abigail on the shoulder and I'm like, well, that's your expertise.
I thought bugs could.
What exactly is it that you think I am?
They can't just walk on their own.
Our technology whiz.
Our Swiss Army knife.
Oh. I'm like, look, Kelly is also off to the side telling me I forgot about my new power. But if you provide me with these bugs, Abigail, I can literally walk in as a stranger that belongs. And then I'll activate it now for funsies so people can see what I mean. With one rouse check, which I failed, but it's worth it.
Erasmus, darling, and Trash Panda and Morgan, I'm going to be very straight with you. I don't have any bugs. I might be able to if you have anything that perhaps has a microphone that is connected to the internet, I might be able to make some adjustments so that we could perhaps pick up some data from it. But you would have to tell me if those things exist anywhere in the mausoleum, which, given
No.
that you're not very much a fan of technology, I don't think that there are any. Am I correct?
Yeah.
To be fair,
To be fair,
I believe Insomnia has put internet in the mausoleum.
Okay.
I
That's a
don't
start.
know. I don't know what he attached it to, but there is it exists. He put it in.
Okay. Is there anything connected to this internet?
I don't
Of
know
yours.
what he
I
put.
mean, of
Little
Yeah.
box. There's a little
What?
box that the internet comes out of.
Okay. Storyteller Steve, I'd like to pull out my laptop out of the bloody bag that is still covered in blood from the night previous.
I like
Yeah,
clap
there's
and
chunks of people on it.
I just clap and I'm like, see? That you solve all our technology problems.
I pull out my little laptop and I log in and I try and see if I can trace through to the mausoleum's internet and connection and see if I can see how the security is and see if I can perhaps put a packet tracer on it.
Intelligence
Or not a
and
packet tracer, packet.
intelligence and computers or technology. I can't remember which one it is. It's one of the two.
Technology.
There's something in there.
Intelligence and technology with specialization in...
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
And for Morgan hears the voice of the mugger.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
That's a really useful ability. We should eat her, and then we get that.
Noted.
Morgan, have you always been able to do this?
No. I thought it was really annoying that I put my foot in the door and I got seen by those folks.
And yeah, for
So-
everybody, when you look at Morgan, when she activated the power, it kind of fades around her. Kind of like when you're looking at a really hot stretch of highway in the summer, it kind of shimmers. And Morgan isn't standing there anymore. What you see is basically kind of what you envision to be kind of like an average vampire. Like there's the leather jacket on, there's like the plaid jacket tied around the waist. She kind of looks like an average kind of Bruja, what you would consider an average Bruja to be.
oh, I've met that Bruja.
But yeah, I'm like nodding at Raz and I'm like, I just want to be able to fit in, so that I don't have to even be invisible. Hide in plain sight. And I wink.
Hashtag
brilliant,
clan leather jacket. Abigail, 4 successes. There's practically no security on the mausoleum internet whatsoever. It's basically, it's what you would expect from a shitty dive bar to have for free Wi-Fi.
All right, so without getting into the technical, I'm going to assume that I can basically hack into anything that's connected to that internet through Wi-Fi
You're
or otherwise,
not
and
at
blah, blah,
all
blah.
wrong. Yeah, there was a setup of internet and there was a password put on there, but other than that, it's for somebody of your computer level, it's just like yeah, done.
All right, darling. So when they do make their home in your mausoleum, we will be able to pick up communications that are going on in there. And so I will notify you if we get anything, if anything comes through.
I turn to
And
Raz and I'm like, bugs.
Oh,
And
do
and
bugs live in the internet?
And I set up an alert as well, close my laptop, put it back in the bloody leather bag.
Yeah, like a bit of like cartilage kind of falls off when you're pushing it back in there. Like it's
Pretty sure that can just flake off.
this is going to require a lot of wet wipes. And you hear kind of like a as if somebody's kind of walking. So I'm going to need a wits awareness from everybody.
2 successes.
Also 2 successes.
3.
4. Abigail is the first to notice that there is a very tall, thin gentleman walking towards you in a suit, and he's got a cane, and that is the that you hear.
Who is that? I turn to the rest of them. Do we know this person?
Do we know this person?
Who
Do
that?
not.
I don't. Oh, what a nice cane, though.
It is a very awesome cane. It's like silver, and there's like the piece that's on the top is very silverish. You can tell he's wearing gloves. Like this guy is pretty well put together.
Yeah, Raz is literally just sitting there thinking about how much each of like the different clothing items cost. Like,
It's a lot.
this man knows.
Can we help you, sir? Can we help you?
Yes, I do believe that there was a change of power, I believe you could say. And he's looking around to see if like there's anybody within earshot. Is there
And
a place we could speak?
And who might you be?
My name is Ollie Searle, and he does a bow.
Raz will bow back.
Sup?
I turn around to the group and I'm like, I'm just here to help, so up to you. Do you wish to speak with him?
Sure, I say.
You're a
Yes.
baron now too. I pat Abigail on the back a little too hard.
Careful.
Yes. Why don't we go into our new basement? It's lovely. Away from the
Oh.
rest of the.
That will not do. We will have to upgrade your establishment.
Yes, please.
Brilliant.
Of course, I was already being so bored by this. Oh,
Yes, we're quite disappointed to take over the barony here and learn of the state it's been put in.
Shameful.
Abigail.
Absolutely.
Abigail takes out her phone and just starts sending a text back to Christopher Summers, and she puts the name of the guy. What was his name?
Ollie Searle?
Ollie Searle. She just puts Ollie Searle and question mark, and then dash A for Abigail, and just sends it off to Christopher Summers.
It takes a few moments to get a response. And from Christopher Summers, you get back K with a period.
Maybe that means kill.
Yeah, I just step back and I don't let on that anything's happened here.
And Kelly actually wrote in the chat the login for the Mausoleum internet is still admin/password.
All right, well, this way, please.
Oh, after you.
And Raz will lead the way into their cozy little abode.
And the further you get into the dust-laden Beckers that is now your new sort of quasi-haven, and you lead him down into the basement, the more he seems kind of put off by the whole thing.
That's fair.
I know, right?
This
Yeah,
is
darling.
Putrid. It's horrible. You can say it.
We know.
yeah. I'm just let's for the sake of argument say that you have a ghoul, which I don't believe any of you do.
I just hold conditioner closer.
Right. You should probably not have that in here. This place has a bit of a mold problem.
What? We have to clean it. I can't have anything but the best for conditioner.
That's why I'm here. Now that you wait, who was it you said was the Baron of Richmond?
Would all barons raise their hand?
I was gonna say we all raise our hands. I like elbow Abigail if she doesn't do it.
And there's one more too. He's just not with us.
Actually, Kelly sent me a message earlier saying that Kelly is Insomnia is trapped in a vision at the moment. So that's what Morgan would have seen. Kind of Insomnia zoning out and then face planting on the bed.
Nighty night.
So you're going to be doing it by committee,
Oh yeah.
right? That does pose a bit of a problem. As much as kindred, shall we say, to use the Carmen parlance, as much as kindred do things that take essentially forever, they play the long game, as the kids are saying these days. Ruling by committee makes things even slower.
Oh, darling, don't worry about that. We have been together for a long time. We're all quite in sync.
Right. Do you have any envoys?
Any?
Of course.
So many envoys.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
I'm sorry.
We're new.
Why are you asking us these questions?
I exist in this particular barony, and I would prefer this barony to run smoothly so that others don't feel the need to rush in and take over, shall we say,
Can I size him up?
if you
Is
want.
there like a to see if he's telling the truth sort of thing?
Let's go with a perception and awareness. Ha! You thought I was going to say wits, didn't you? Take that, chat.
Where is perception?
Oh, sorry, there's no perception in this one. Shit. Okay, wits and awareness. Fuck it. Why not?
Aha!
Everybody take
Just-
a shot.
My 3 dice again. I got 2 successes.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay. And I look at Abigail because I realized that I cut her off.
No, it's all good. So I'm just wondering, sir, why is it that you wouldn't have upgraded the previous Baron's digs, as they say?
He didn't actually want me to upgrade his digs. He was a brouhaha.
Oh.
Fine.
Right.
Okay, and why do you want to upgrade our
Digs?
digs?
Yes, your
Then
place of residence. Let's change it to that, shall we? Digs seems so brouhaha. Why I would want to upgrade your place of residence is to show a sign of strength. To to let the anarchs know that there's someone new in charge, that, you know, even though you're anarchs, you can enjoy the finer things in life.
And at the same time, maybe get a little bit of a favor of the new people in town. I gotcha.
Well, you see, the thing is, with multiple barons ruling, it's going to be very difficult to take us out. I think it puts us in a very good position to turn this place around.
And
So
we do
you
tend
would-
to be quick in making decisions. Sorry.
You would prefer to be maintaining this particular location?
Oh
would
no,
be really
upgrade all the
darling.
way.
No.
Oh gosh, no, upgrade. Up, up, and up, and up, up.
We would prefer not to be indebted to anyone.
Oh, it's just a minor inconvenience.
Just a minor boon, right?
Exactly.
I ask the rest of the coterie to come aside. Please give us a minute, sir.
Baron Huddle.
Why do I get the feeling this will happen very frequently?
Oh, yeah.
Do you really want to owe a boon to someone you don't even know?
Darling, to be frank, that's usually who we owe boons to.
And quite frankly, if we do favors for people that make us look good for the anarchs,
We do
I
have to
guess
start
it's-
establishing a repertoire.
Okay.
And
I'm-
as you are having this particular conversation, Olgi is he runs his finger across an old like Pepsi cooler, and he's like,
it's probably a Pepsi Cola one.
oh yeah, it's like old like 1950s like cooler that has apparently been down there since the 1950s.
We could ask him what sort of payment he would expect. Instead of a general boon, we could literally offer to pay him for his services now.
You could.
Would you
It's
be more
an option.
comfortable with that, Abigail?
I think potentially yes. I mean, at this point, you are in a situation that is quite precarious on both sides. And, well, actually, now we all are. And I would just prefer if we knew what we were getting into with this person.
Sure. Who wants to take the lead? Yeah, Trash, you're intimidating. Go intimidate him.
But kindly, we
Sure.
still have a good relation, but just be
Forceful.
suave and,
Yeah.
you know.
All right. On over. All our decision. And see what he wants.
So you walk over to Ollie.
Mm-hmm. All four of us.
As a cohesive unit.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, like
On
We,
the
like,
same
walk
foot.
In stride, yeah.
Really put him off. Okay. So we'll take you up on your offer. And we would absolutely like to owe you, but we would also like to know what is it you would like done so we can render services a lot sooner for you.
Oh, that's not entirely necessary. I will take the favor owed.
No, we want to pay it in advance.
I don't need anything at the moment.
I look at everybody. Out of character, I'm like, I think Abigail's right.
Abigail doesn't trust anyone.
Raz has had many
That's
a
fair.
favor go like this. So for him, it's just like, it's another day. But absolutely, this is an open door for chaos.
I'll look at Raz and say, don't you have some excellent remodelers and construction contacts? I feel like we could get this done ourselves.
Have you
And I,
seen
like,
the
look-
mausoleum?
I look at Raz with like knowing eyes, like, play along.
I turn around and look
Yes.
at freaking Morgan.
We did start making plans to renovate the old dive bar.
What is Trash trying to convey?
Shut up. This is the big thing. You want me to be lead? I'll be lead. That's out of character. It's like, we'll take you on your offer. We'll owe you a favor.
Excellent.
Let's shake on it.
And he goes to shake Raz's hand.
Oh, Raz is not putting out his hand. That's
Yeah,
rude.
bitch. What the fuck?
Hey, buddy, over here.
Oh, all right. And he shakes Trash Panda's hand.
Delightful.
Shall we?
I
We
will,
travel light.
I will send people. We'll find you a location that's suitable. In the meantime, I will actually send people to clean the mold out of this place.
Thank God.
Pet conditioner.
And on
Thank
that
you.
note, I will bid you adieu. And he bows, and then you very much notice that he takes the exact same, like, because the dust was kind of shaken off the stairs a little bit. He puts his feet in the exact same spots on the way back up the stairs that he did on the way down.
Ta, darling. He was kind of a jerk, wasn't he?
I don't know about you guys, but we gotta be careful what we say. Make mention anything of the old dive bar. You know exactly how close we were to the freaking Camarilla and how many favors we have with the Camarilla? Like, she's saying it in a very hushed voice, just like,
Yes, but don't the Anox already know that we're from there? They have also destroyed several of our cars at the dive bar.
true. But at the same time, they make it look like we're forgetting the old life, as it were. Listen, this is my day. This is my bag. Like, back in my day, I would literally pretend other stuff and other people didn't exist just to make sure this ruse, whatever, worked.
They just seemed very keen on the favor, so.
And that's just gonna be vampires. Vampires be vague because they're all dark and broody, but you know,
Vampires love
Play the
holding
game.
something over you.
That
It's
is
pretty
true.
typical. And it's only a minor boon. He can't ask for that much.
and it's only one is the important thing. It's not a
just-
million things.
We just want to make sure that the one is not too excessive. I am simply worried because at this point we are on a very kind of precarious road where you have one side that wants to kill you and the other side, well, final death since you're already dead, and the other side that if they were to find out that you are in fact not on their side would also want to kill you. So we have to watch who we trust.
We play the part that we need to play. And keep your hands close to you. Anyway, on that note, we're getting a new place. Wish list, anybody?
I mean, it seems like he's already
Painting
off.
couches.
Obviously.
A fiber, please.
Must.
Mini fridge with the blood
pile
bags.
of unlaundered clothing that I can hide stuff in, and me.
I look at conditioner. I'm like, cat tree?
Oh, we'd have to get a cat treatment.
Conditioner's like, oh yeah, like the high quality shit, like the not
Best
the stuff
cat
you
tree
usually give me,
ever.
because let's be honest, you've been cheaping out on me a little bit. I'm talking like the stuff that's on the higher shelves, You got me like one once, but then you were like, oh, this is too expensive. I don't want to buy this for you anymore.
Well, I'll get you the best cat tree you've ever seen.
I'm gonna flick on the feral whispers before that conversation opens, because I'm just gonna be
One
like,
rouse check.
sweet, I'll do it.
That is a rouse check.
Success. Sure, that's a success.
Yeah, you hear the entire conversation.
I catch eyes with Morgan after the conversation, just intently looking at both of you. I'm like,
And I'll be like,
yeah,
do you
don't
want
cheap
it
out on that stuff.
gothy? Don't tell me how to raise my kid.
Hey,
Are they all meowing
hey,
at
he
each other?
said,
Yeah, they're all meowing at each other.
hey, he said,
But yeah, do you want it gothy? What kind of aesthetic are you going for?
And conditioners like me?
Yeah,
I don't want to.
you're gonna be looking at it. What do you
What kind of
want?
fucking weirdo do you think I am?
I mean, a vampire's familiar, so.
No.
wait a second, familiar? You do magic shit now?
Yeah, he's connected to me.
I mean, I know you guys are talking to each other. Hell, I can hear every word you're saying.
I can call him whenever I want.
Huh. Cool.
And
Rather
you guys
than nudge
hear
Abigail and be like, I feel excluded.
you hear kind of
It's
a
okay, guys.
crash
So do I.
upstairs.
Oh,
Sorry, Steve, say
You
again.
hear a crash upstairs.
I'll
Oh,
never know what kind of cat
fantastic.
tree they want. I guess we should go check that out. I turn to everybody else.
Mhm.
You're like,
who wants
hey.
to go first?
Is anybody? Hey, Baron?
Yeah, we're here.
down here.
We?
Multiple barons. Get over.
Hello.
It's the committee. Get over it.
All right. And then somebody basically comes stomping down the stairs, like leather jacket, the plaid shirt tied around the waist, combat pants, boots that are sort of untied. He's just like, committee?
Present.
Yes, that's us.
Hi, that's us.
What can we do for you?
Right.
We want-
I was here to see the other guy, so I guess I'll talk to you now. Like, what happened to the other guy?
He
You don't need to know that.
no
in our
longer be
fifth?
reigning.
Yeah, this is gonna get real confusing. Is there somebody that's a spokesperson of the group?
All of us.
Why don't you just tell us what you want?
We can all hear. We all have ears.
Exactly.
Word is out on the street that the other guy got taken out, so I came in here to check on him, see if he's fine-ish, or if he's final death. He's
Is he
trying to
talking
like.
about insomnia?
He's clearly trying to get something from you guys. Like, are you gonna give anything away?
I look to Morgan. That's her news.
There is a committee of barons that now runs this area, and you're looking at them.
Right.
The former Baron was unworthy.
And are you guys going to be telling the vast majority of the anarchs that live in this territory this?
I mean,
I
you
thought
can
we
spread the
sent
word.
Somebody.
Yeah, we've started. I mean, we've only been here what, a night?
Word of mouth travels a little bit slow.
Yeah, it hit the street pretty fast. So you guys are new
That
to this
was
whole
us.
anarch thing, aren't you?
Storyteller,
Yo.
can I interrupt? How much does Abigail, can I roll and find out how much Abigail would know about Anarch kind of politics?
Intelligence and politics, or occult, depending on which one is higher. I know which one's higher. And let's
I'm
get
gonna
some
burn a
rouse
willpower.
Now's the time.
Let's get some rouse checks in the chat. Oh, I rolled a 10. Sweet.
Nice.
And Haley crushed another rouse check.
Successes.
2 successes. You know that Anarchs and Camarilla are a thing. One has barons, one has princes. That's pretty much the extent of your knowledge.
I mean, that's something I didn't know.
Thanks.
I mean, fair.
Look, we got rid of the other guy. We couldn't decide. And that's how the leadership works for us here.
Yeah. Since you're new at the whole Anarch thing, because I'm just piecing that together myself, whenever there's kind of a vacuum of leadership, there's kind of, let's see, what are the Anarchs named for again? Oh yeah, anarchy. There's kind of anarchy, unless you clamp that shit down.
I rush up to him and I break his arm.
Morgan!
Yes, bitch. Yes. Show of power.
And this is what I mean by players being chaos demons, everybody. Because I was not expecting combat in this particular encounter.
Oh, it's not going to be a combat.
Yeah, it's not at all.
No! Oh, boy.
Are you... Yeah, that's definitely going to be strength related. Let's go with strength and brawl. Ah, for fuck's sakes. Sarah
4
Mayfield in the
successes.
chat. Yep, chaos demons. They are. Players are all chaos demons. Every player, everywhere.
Hey, shout out to Tabletop Titties cast.
Who are also probably chaos demons. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. But yeah, 4 successes.
4 successes. Yeah, you catch him kind of completely unawares. And are you gonna go for like upper arm, forearm?
I'm gonna like twist his arm. My goal is like to twist his arm as far as I can behind him and like whisper in his ear, "Oh, we'll shut it down."
Yeah, so he's like,
Morgan.
whoa, whoa, and then you hear like a crack. Not
And
me.
I say, "Run along," and I like gesture with my hand.
So you like push him away.
Yeah, like go away now.
God, what the fuck? Not me. The hell's wrong with you people? It's not me you have to worry about.
We run by committee. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Thanks for the warning.
We seem to have an abundance of power, darling. Do you know how many of us there are? No one's usurping us. Go spread the word.
All right. But you're probably gonna have to like, I don't know, throw some kind of a meeting or something.
Where do your barons usually meet?
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's easy.
How
do
often?
we call a meeting?
Do you want me to tell people to come here? Do you have a date in mind? Like, are you guys any good at administration whatsoever?
I twist his arm more. It's my arm now, actually.
Strength and brawl?
Raz, you're really good with this. Oh, fuck.
Can this be grappling? I grapple the arm off.
Yeah, it's pretty much still grappling. That's fine. Oh, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Because I got 2 10s.
It does not come off.
What? No!
He actually struggles against you, barely able, because he got a crit with 6 successes. So you do a bit of damage to it, like it kind of pops out of its socket a little bit. You hear, oh, and he's like, ah, ah. He kind of
try
leans
to-
into it a bit too much.
Control my face as if I'm not surprised that it didn't rip off. Like, yeah, that's what I meant to do.
Yeah, I get the point. You're pulling on my arm. Do you guys want to set a meeting?
Yes?
Yes?
Yes, yeah.
Raz, do you have a date in mind? You're better at this stuff. Like,
Oh, a party? I haven't had a
Plan
good
a party.
ball in
Yes.
so long.
Uh,
We are going to need tables and tablecloths and very fancy goblets
how
and
long do you
silverware.
need?
Well, we don't need silverware, but it just looks nice, don't you think?
Raz,
Yeah,
what
I
do you
pull
need?
it
When? How long? How long do you need?
3 hours most.
I pull out
Okay, so
the
tonight.
laptop and go on Amazon.
Amazon
How about
Prime
tomorrow
1 day
night?
delivery. Same night delivery.
Like tomorrow night,
Amazon
the next
Vamp.
couple of days.
Perhaps tomorrow so that other people can. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, what if we get drapes? I mean, it won't look great because we're here, but we could make it look better.
Are you going to let me go?
I say, are you going to stop being an asshole?
Are you guys going to get some organization?
We are.
I rip his arm off again.
Morgan!
Anarch Morgan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Damn it.
Oh, shit. That's only 3 on my side. So you do 2 points of extra damage, and the arm comes off.
My favorite toy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm going to give him his own arm back and then like turn his shoulders and like show him the door.
Before she does, I'm pulling out of my laptop. I'm pulling out a bloodstone, and I'm gonna slip it. You said he was wearing like a leather biker jacket. Yeah, I'm gonna slip it into the pocket of his leather biker jacket while he's.
Dex, and let's go with stealth.
Um, 3 ones.
Oh no.
Any successes?
Willpower.
You
Willpower.
can willpower.
So
And are any of the ones in the red dice?
yeah, I have 3 dice. Oh, that's better. Okay, there's 2 successes there.
2 successes. You think he didn't notice? Probably through a bunch of the pain and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's likely he did not notice.
Okay.
Yeah, so he scampers off, and then we'll fast forward to the next night. And a rouse check for everybody.
I'm shocked that we're going to the next night. Wow, I thought that we would end there. I succeeded! Finally! I fucking failed so many rouses.
I was having this gonna be probably kind of quick.
Fail.
Success. We're good. We're good.
Give me a sec.
Mm.
Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, I already had it queued up on my phone. That's amazing.
Oh, oh,
Yay.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
blood.
that's nice.
So basically everything arrived in that particular day, and Abigail hears, Abigail,
Shut up, Winston.
you should eat something.
Shut up, Winston.
You need to eat, Abigail.
Shut up, Winston.
And that's pretty much all you hear. And everything arrived, and I'm guessing Raz makes everything look pretty.
Oh yeah, Raz is in a flurry all morning. Like his hair is tied back and he's got his cuffs rolled up and he is like
Got all the underlings doing his thing. You
Just-
over there. You over
yeah,
there.
he
You
has
have
a bunch of
performance, right?
anarchs. I sure do. I have
Let's
a
go
lot of performance.
Let's go with a dex and performance.
Okay.
I'm so glad Trash remembered this is Raz's thing.
2 successes.
Two successes. Do you want to spend any willpower since we're near the end of the session?
Yeah, I would love to. Actually. 4 successes.
4 successes. It looks pretty damn good. And people are starting to come in. I'm guessing you set it up in like kind of the main Becker's area.
Yeah.
Pushed the dust-ridden shelves to the sides
Mhm.
or down into the basement as necessary.
Yeah. And Raz is in one of his really nice jackets.
And I'm guessing like table up front near where the main cache would be, and the rest is all chairs kind of looking in that direction.
Yeah.
Maybe like little side tables here and there.
Yeah, with
Like flowers and goblets and you know.
finger food. With actual fingers. Yeah,
I should have
so
kept that arm. Damn it.
are you guys going to be sitting at that particular table?
Raz will probably be near the entrance greeting people.
Okay. There's about a dozen people that show up for this particular meeting.
Do we have enough seats? Can't believe I'm asking this.
Yeah, you do.
And would Kurt be awake for this?
No.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll sit at the table. Alone.
Trash is definitely sitting maybe across from Morgan.
Yeah.
With the way that it's actually set up, it would be the
Like
table
all
would
on
face
one
out.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you sit across from Morgan, it'll look kind of silly.
You'll be next. You could be next to me because Kurt's
I
not
sit
coming.
next to her.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see it in my head, but I think we're seeing different things. So I sit next to Morgan.
And everyone else, Abigail.
I'm gonna sit between Trash and Raz. I'm gonna pull out the laptop and start taking notes.
Okay. And everybody's pretty much gone to where Erasmus has mentioned that they're supposed to go. Like they're milling about and sitting down and being like confused. And the guy with like the one arm is there, and he's like, he looks kind of surly. I'm not gonna
Raz will specifically like give him like a little pat.
And I lean over to Morgan. Hey, it's your friend. Why don't you give him a hand?
Once everyone's seated, Raz will head up and take a seat at the table as well.
Yeah, there's like kind of white noise-ish mulling about of everybody.
We have anyone who knows? Like, I think we would have decided by now who would take the lead for this one. Do we want to decide that now? Out of character-ish, kind of.
Yeah, you can decide. Like, I'm assuming during the planning process, you would have decided who would.
So whoever's taking the lead.
I mean, Raz was greeting everybody at the door, so that seems good.
He can
I don't
switch on
mind.
his
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for
There
it.
you go.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
Now I have to come up with like an average roll for idiot anarchs.
All right, let's do some
Nope, don't need those.
Pretty good, but I am going to use your willpower because why not? Nice.
Because we're near the end of the session.
That's 7 successes.
Yeah.
Well, that kicks the shit out of this 3. And I got a skill on the red dice, so there's that.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Raz is gonna like just slowly stand up, like while everyone's still kind of milling about, and then switch on his awe and just
And then
wait.
everybody, like, you hear, like the kind of white noise, and then, like, everybody's like,
Welcome, Anox. We are here to announce the new barony over Richmond. And you're looking at most of them. We have decided collectively to lead Richmond for all of you fine folks. There will be lots of changes happening, mostly aesthetically. This is a little bit... But... Yes,
what kind of changes?
I was getting to that. First of all, we have all decided to take the title of Baron. Yes?
It's somebody else. Who are you?
I am Erasmus.
And they're totally transfixed on you still. Like,
I am Erasmus, at your service, darling. And
hi.
would you all like to introduce yourselves? Barons?
I'm like, hello, other Baron here,
Oh, we lost
Morgan.
Rose again. Oh, wait, Rose is back. There we go.
Hello, other Baron, Morgan. And then I turn to Trash sitting next to me.
I am muted. And I am Baron Natasha. Big name drop, you guys.
I am Baron Abigail. And that's all you need to know.
And
Not seated with us tonight is Baron Insomnia. He had a thing.
we're already very busy, you see, with changes happening. Bettering the Anarch world, you know.
Yes, we will bring great prosperity to this section of the Anarchs. Very excited to work with you all.
Your support is most appreciative. Yeah, you.
Prosperity?
A new concept for you, I'm sure.
I- what are we prospering?
Blood.
All of us, darling.
Why?
Don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to achieve? Have some ambition, man, or else you'll end up like him. And I point to the guy whose arm I ripped off.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
I'm just gonna have to do a willpower check for that guy because you're provoking him. Bad enough. Oh shit. It's bad enough he got his arm ripped off. Now he's just like, oh, that is it. And he like stands up and he kicks his chair back and he like jumps towards Morgan.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll eat him alive.
No way, man. I'm gonna freaking.
I got no successes on 4 dice. Like it's all blank shit over here.
Whew.
First show of power, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like you
I
definitely
keep
have
glitching out.
seen.
Someone take over.
You've all seen Frenzies before, and he's just like, but with this hand, because this hand isn't on there anymore. I think we lost Rose again.
Oh, no, Rose.
It's okay, we're almost done. It'll just be this
Heck.
pretty much combat, and then we'll be back.
As I see him approaching me, is it too quick for me to activate prowess?
It is not.
Okay, then I'll do that. And I fail. So I'm at 3 hunger.
Fuck
But
it.
that's okay.
You know what you should do? You should totally fucking eat them. That'd be the ultimate show of power. Fucking eat them right here.
As
Do
my
it.
goal, I'm not gonna eat him because I can't de-emblerize people.
Yeah, you
As
can.
he's
It's easy. You know how. You've seen it done.
shut up. As he comes, I'll like try to catch him in midair, and my goal is gonna be to like take his head and smash it on the table. Ideally, maybe chipping some fangs as he comes forward.
Maybe, sorry, what?
Chipping some fangs.
Tripping some fangs.
Chipping, like
Oh,
he hits his teeth on the table.
you're going to try to curb stomp him with the table? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't judge me.
Yvonne, get the tables.
What am I rolling? Is this strength and
Gotta be
brawl?
strength and brawl. Yeah.
4, 5, 6,
Well, let's see if he can beat 4.
8. I have 8 dice, so hopefully.
Critical.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 successes.
9 successes.
Yep.
That's critical, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah. So the rest of you see this particular unnamed kindred leap forward. Morgan reaches out, grabs the back of his head as he's coming in, and forces the table into his face. As the rest of you kind of see the table splitting around his head, and like bits of wood are going everywhere. He is definitely not in the land of the conscious anymore.
Excellent.
He was still kind of beat the fuck up from the night before. And everybody else in the crowd is kind of like,
So why don't you folks introduce yourselves then, please?
Anybody else?
Please? No.
now we're good.
Good.
Please introduce yourselves. We'd like to get to know our fellow barons.
Wait, what? You mean we're all barons?
No. I thought you were supposed to be bringing in barons to see us.
No, we just live here, dude.
Oh my god.
Let's rewind that. Joe,
Yeah?
we can rewind that.
Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be a baron meeting.
No, there aren't dozens of barons in the city of Vancouver.
I don't know.
If we keep adding, I mean.
True,
Are there
yeah.
like couch barons and stuff like that?
Now there probably
Yeah.
is, since you just added 5.
5.
Before there weren't. No, these are all just underlings in your barony.
Okay, so introduce yourselves, please. Let us know what it is that you can do for us.
So yeah, then somebody stands up that's definitely kind of gangrelish looking, and they're like, I'm Hugo. This over here is Bethany. We just want to be left alone.
Totally
We
fair. Totally get it. Yep.
We don't want any of our faces kind of pushed in anything if we don't really want to, if you catch my meaning.
Hey, don't be
Excellent.
like one arm guy. Don't be like him.
Don't be a dick, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
We
don't be a
are
dick.
generally
Anything.
kind people. I just want to let everyone know that we are not to be messed with.
Right.
We're kind. We're not
Or-
a doormat, but we are kind.
Or you'll beat them with a table. By the way, the rest, you're just sitting up there now, and the table's like completely decimated. All of Raz's hard work is strewn across the floor.
He's a little bit upset, but that was like such an
Sorry.
impressive performance that he's like, you know what? Worth it.
And
Aesthetic.
there's a woman who stands up near the back, and she's like, "Hey, I'm Bethany. Can I be a baron too?"
Sit down,
We-
Bethany.
Oh,
Not until you take over one.
Wait, hold on. Is there like an admission form or something? Like, can I? Like, how do I become part of the cool kids club or whatever it is that you guys are running as a barony?
You may fill out an application, and we will review it in kind. No promises on how that will go, but
Oh.
we do take both lived and work experience into consideration.
Okay. Do you guys have like a form somewhere that I can fill out?
You'll be creative.
Oh, so I just do my own. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you have like an email I can send it to?
10,000 word essay, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
I double take it, Abigail. Like, I'm looking at all of you like,
At least 15 different peer-reviewed sources, please.
She just leaves. She just turns around and leaves.
I told her to sit down.
Somebody else stands up and they're like, so my name's Chad, and that's kind of fucked up, but I like it.
Brilliant. We like
Thank you for your
Chad.
support. Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys
You go,
need like
Chad.
do you guys need any positions filled around here or anything? Like, you need
Raz,
I can
calm down.
help you out. Like, I can lift shit. I got like the strength of the vampires or whatever the fuck we're called. Candrid, whatever.
We might be able to put you to some use. I'm sure we can come to a symbiotic relationship here.
Down, boy.
He called us Candrid, and then I stare him down. I'm trying to how new are you? Are you even a kindred?
Accent.
I was made like a year ago, I want to say. I don't know. Like, when everything's dark all the time, the days kind of bleed together a little bit.
Of course, young one.
Oh, he's yeah, he's the
Okay.
table guy. Yeah, this is awkward. You know what?
Okay.
I think I'm just probably gonna leave. I'm just gonna,
You know what?
We could always use more help.
Show us what a good Talder you are, and please take your sire and take care of him. Make sure that he's okay. And when you show us that you're
Sure.
responsible, then we can have a discussion.
He is going to wake up very, very cranky.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. And then he like kind of scrambles forward a little bit, and he grabs his sire by the ankle, and he starts dragging him out. And he's like, "Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll. Should I just come back here?
Bye,
Is that-
Chad.
Should I just? Okay. Yeah. I'll just come back here when I got him taken care of, and yeah, I'll just do stuff. And you need like lifting done. You need like strength. I can do that.
Bye,
Thinking like a
Chad.
Brouillard, whatever the fuck they're called. One
We'll
of those
be in
things.
touch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. And he
Don't
like
call
leaves.
us, we'll call you.
He leaves dragging his sire, who is face down, by the ankle. And a few more to go. You see somebody who's actually the only one kind of semi-presentable. He's got like a t-shirt on, and he's got like the blazer, and he's like, hey, how are you guys dealing with your finances?
Can we have more context to your question?
How do you deal with your money?
Oh, that's a very personal question, isn't it? Why don't
Well-
you ask us the question that you want to ask us, which is, can I be your accountant?
That's it.
Why beat around the bush, honey?
I'm just trying to do the subtlety thing, I think, that is.
As we've
Kindred
established,
do.
we are you. We are one of you. We'll just smash your head through a table.
Yeah, I'm not big on the whole smashing heads through tables thing. I'm kind of a
Wonderful.
little more low key than that.
So, in terms of an accountant, I'm not sure if we need one. Perhaps you leave us with your information, and the group of barons can discuss whether or not there is an accountant position.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Cool, 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 cool.
Leave
And
it-
he like
Leave it with
And
this
your
lady.
name is? And your
reaches
name
in.
is?
Deacon.
Thank you, Deacon.
Yeah, yeah. And he like, he reaches in the jacket, pulls out a card, and you can tell that he's done this like a billion times before, and he was about to put it on the table, but he realizes the table's kind of like this right now. So the table, he would have put it on there, and it would have just slid down into the middle. And he's like, and he takes a look at all of you, and he hands it to Raz, and he's like, "I'm just gonna give this to you." Uh,
Delightful.
yeah.
And
I'm gonna
who here knows Blue Rose?
Someone who has been kind of
Oh yeah.
leaning, she had her feet up on the chair in front of her. She's kind of leaning back. She's like, "Yo, I know Blue Rose."
Is it Blue Rose?
No.
Okay.
Oh thank God.
I'll
Gotta
say
get Kelly back to play Blue Rose now.
Obviously.
make sure you bring her at your soonest convenience.
The Council of Barons would love to see her.
Are you gonna pay me for this particular thing?
I look at the blood smear of the person who was dragged out of the space.
I'm sure we can provide you with some compensation.
Cash on delivery if necessary.
Your life.
That's what I like to
mumble.
hear.
Yeah.
She'll like get up and you'd be like, so what are the names are we giving? Erasmios, Madrigan, Abby, and Trash thing. All right, cool.
The Baron of Richmond would love to see her.
You mean Barons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And definitely lay emphasis on the name Trash. She'll love to hear that.
All right. And then they scamper off to do their own thing. And then there is one remaining
God damn, we didn't
person.
ask their name. Who was they?
That was
Peach
Tyler.
Cobbler? Oh.
And there is one remaining person. Yeah. So okay. I'm Ross. And I don't know what to think.
Hi,
kinda
Ross.
I kind of like the last guy that was here.
What did you like about him?
He didn't put people's heads through tables.
That
Oh,
won't
darling.
be a very frequent occurrence.
No.
Only to those who incur it upon themselves.
Right.
The gentleman that went through the table directly conflicted and questioned our authority on a number of occasions. He had it coming.
Cool.
You toe the
yeah.
line and don't step over it. You're good.
Okay.
So far, you're good.
Yeah, gotcha.
We've
Okay.
had many warnings before the table.
Mm-hmm. There was a couple of days.
Couple of arms, too.
Okay. Yeah, can I go now? Yeah, and he scampers out like super fast.
He's going to be a problem.
I feel like they're all going to be problems, but
Oh, God.
The
At least
important
they-
thing is we made an impression.
So what's your plan with Blue Rose, Morgan? I like where you're going, but I'm just want to kick the shit out of her.
I mean, that
With her
was my
hands
plan.
tied.
Yeah. I just thought it would be important to know. When were you ever going to get an opportunity like this again?
Oh man, there's never gonna be an opportunity like this ever again. Damn.
Can we talk about how we're barons? This is ridiculous.
Right?
Do we get badges? Are we kind of like a motorcycle club now? Like, is that how that works?
Do you think if I wore a crown?
You should totally wear a crown.
Oh. I
But we're still fake barons. I was just playing the anarch part. We're still infiltrating for Huzun, are we not? I mean, that's what I was doing.
Sure. But we are barons regardless. We did that all on our own.
It is all the same shit. Really, it's all the same shit. They have their barons, the Camarilla has their princes, so who cares? And Abigail just turns around and kind of sits down and just shakes her head.
This feels really, really good.
Don't let the power go to your head, Trash.
Too late! I'm thinking badges! We're all gonna sew patches under our jackets!
And if there's no other pressing business, I think this would be a good point to cut off this particular session.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And we will do a quick round table to let everybody know where you can find everybody's. And somebody, Ravnos Archon, in the chat put iron-on badges.
Doable.
So on, you pleb. What's...
Okay.
Jeez.
Raz meticulously.
Yeah.
Just like, sure.
And Thantos put badges. We don't need no stinking badges.
You don't need no stinking badges. Yeah.
So let's go with Shar first. And I've got all the information in the chat.
Fab. Hey, everyone. I am Charlene Bear. You can find me on all social handles under that. And I host Drinking and Screaming, which is a queer and feminist podcast about horror movies and cocktails. We're currently in our Halloween Vibes event. It's a really great podcast for the spooky season, and we love having allies listen to our show. Otherwise, I also am a partner with Super Hopped Up, which is a YouTube channel run by my partner Kelly, and we are currently doing Month of Spoops, where we have a different horror game featured every day, including a one-shot done of the main coterie here, which is already filmed, recorded, so it just needs to be edited before it goes live, but that you can expect that coming soon. And my last project is Tabletop Titties, which is another queer and feminist actual play Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition podcast and live stream on Twitch. You can find us on here, Tabletop Titties with 2 Ds. And we're currently in an Indiegogo phase, saving or earning some money for our first season. If you have any funds to spare, we would love it if you could donate. You can create an NPC if you donate, which is very cool. I'm the dungeon master for that, so check it out soon.
Yes, if you can donate. If you can't donate, if you don't have the funds available, help spread the word. Get the word out there. And next up in the order would be Joanna.
Hi, I'm Joanna, and I try and stay off the socials. I avoid them like the plague, but if you need to contact me for any reason, you talk to that guy right there. I think it's over there. Yeah, you talk to that guy right there.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay. And next would be Trash Panda or Rose Bergeron.
Hello, Rose here. You can find me on TikTok at Rose Bulbasaur, and you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at it's Rose _Bulbasaur. And normally I like to pitch my Trash Talking Tales, which is the podcast about fairy tales that I run. But actually, the big thing I want to push this year, and it's my birthday on Monday, and my dream is to get a bunch, if not over 1,000 people on TikTok. So if anyone who has TikTok or doesn't have TikTok, just get it and like me on that and sub to my stuff. It is free. It will cost you nothing. It'll be the best birthday if I can at least break 1,000.
And Rose didn't prep me on that, so all I have in the chat is trash talking tales.
That's fine. That's fine.
You
It's
can
easy to
search for
find me. Just
her. Yeah.
replay the episode. It's the end of every episode.
And Haley.
I'm Haley. I don't have like cool podcasty stuff because I'm a student and I don't have a life. But if you like cosplay, I do a lot of that. So you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Aliferous. It's spelled underneath me. It's spelled weird. I'm sorry. But yeah.
All right. And I am Storyteller Steve, and I have those announcements that we were talking about before. So, what we've got next week, we have the Werewolf Games, plural. So, we're going to be starting at 2 p.m. PDT, which is 5 p.m. Pacific, and I think like 9 or 11 in Europe. So, day one, we have some special guests showing up. It is Mark Meir, it is Erica Ishii, it is Jake Kyle, and it is Luis Carrazzo. Day two, we have Diana D'Amico, Kelly Clark from Victoria by Night, who is one of our sister games, Vince Casso, who plays in LA by Night, Brennan Williams, who some of you might know from Wrestling, and we have Ash Minnick as the Cubs who escaped into the Umbra, but they didn't know they were going into the Umbra. They just thought they were going to another location. And the people that you see on the screen, with the exception of Joanna, will be coming back as their werewolf characters. Joe may come back as a werewolf character at some point, but I don't think she's going to be coming back for this one. Joe? No? Okay. Joe's going to be running our chat for that one. And yes, Thantos, that Vince. Daffodil from LA by Night. And we also have on the 7th of November, we're going to be doing a 24-hour stream for Extra Life. And what we are doing the werewolf stream for, I'm going to put that in the chat now. It's for Wava. We have the link already set up for the charity stream. So if you can, throw us a donate on there. Help out this awesome charity. It's for women against violence against women. And we are trying to get, I think, $10,000 for them.
That would be awesome.
Trying to get as much as we can. And we're going to set it up so that we can do, like, you'll have extra successes for whoever you want, for extra like dice and dice pools. We're going to try to, build up as much as we can before then. So if you want, you can share around the link. And we are doing the Extra Life on the 7th of November for the BC Children's Hospitals. We're going to be doing a 24-hour stream. We're going to have like Vampire. We're going to probably log off Vampire the Masquerade, play a little Vampire on the PlayStation 4, play some Dead by Daylight. We're all going to beat each other up doing that, run around, try to axe murder each other. And we are just going to be having some fun. I believe Kelly may have volunteered. I don't want to say for sure.
Kelly says, yeah.
There might be some salmon arm by night going on, where we're all going to play probably gangrels and run around and, I don't know, scratch up trees and stuff and just do gangrel stuff in the middle of nowhere.
I'm going to play Aventru.
And we're going to be playing hockey, apparently?
What?
Out of water.
That's what Kelly just whispered to me.
Vampire hockey. We've already had vampire wrestling, so we might as well have vampire hockey. Might as well.
Yeah, if you want to see that episode, by the way, it's one of the epilogues for Trash Panda.
Yeah.
Morgan.
There was some staking going on. There was some Blue Rose, which was mentioned in our episode that we played tonight.
You want to meet them, go watch that one.
And we actually have an actual WWE wrestler on Sunday coming in and join us. So, not tomorrow, the day after.
That's exciting.
And Storyteller Steve decided that he was going to do the werewolf games on my birthday weekend. So I'm asking that
Accidentally.
as a birthday present to me, everybody please donate to Weva. Thank you.
Allegedly.
Alternatively, if you can go to my TikTok, yeah, donate to Weva.
Go
That's a
to
better
Rose's.
cause.
Actually, on your way to Rose's TikTok, after you hit Rose's TikTok and click like or follow, subscribe, whatever the hell they call it on TikTok, head over to the Wava link and then donate for Joe's birthday. And my birthday is until February. I'm not sure when everybody else's birthday is.
Mine's also February.
Hey, there we go. We can do like a huge charity stream in February and guilt everybody then.
Yay!
So yeah, we are going to probably raid. I think Table of Horrors is up and running. So yeah, stick around, everybody. We're gonna hop on over there. They're doing some Vampire the Masquerade stuff. They're awesome people. So yeah, we are going to cut it off here. Thank you, everybody, for attending. It's been great, and we are gonna go. Yeah, bye, everybody.
Bye.